The situation remains tense in Diepsloot after residents earlier demolished houses they believe belong to criminals. The residents accuse the police of failing them. Newzroom Afrika's Zikhona Tshona is following the story. Zikhona, great to catch up with you this afternoon. Just bring us up to speed with what's transpired. Obviously, what we know at the moment is that residents of this community have taken matters into their own hands, obviously not too happy with the police.
Residents of Diepsloot say that crime is a daily occurrence in this area, and they're saying they believe that police have lost power in terms of dealing with crime. In fact, they've gone as far as to accuse police of colluding with criminals. So today what they've done is that they've shut down their township, marching through the streets and identifying houses or shacks that they believe are hideouts for criminals. So far they have managed to demolish at least 2 shacks in the area, and they say that was informed by complaints from residents in the neighborhood of those structures who say that those shacks are hideout for criminals. Police did manage to stop the protesters from demolishing or destroying an RDP house that residents say is a hideout for a drug den rather, and also a hideout for criminals. They're also calling on the president of the country to come down to Diepsloot and hear their grievances. They say they've heard all the promises from ministers and premiers who've come here and promised to help curb crime in this community, but they say it has reaped no positive results on their part. Crime continues to haunt them. Crime continues to be a big problem in this area. But to talk to me more about living in Diepsloot and the level of crime here is one of the ward councillors, Abraham Mabuke, a ward councillor who says you are with the community in their protest today. Why is that?
No, to be honest with you, each and every 2 days we are witnessing a situation where people are being shot and died. People are being stabbed using sharp objects like knife or axe and died. So crime is going out of hand. Remember that Diepsloot once did a shutdown 2 times to 3 times, and the minister came here and promised us lots of things. But during that time, 6 months down the line, crime was down. But after that, we are experiencing again the problem of withdrawal of those police that were deployed here. And when we inquire, they are used to tell us that these police are here for almost for temporary, not for permanent. Simply means the program that the minister have introduced here in Diepsloot is for a short period. It's not a sustainable period that takes long. These officers are staying in hotels, and sometimes they are being told that the budget has finished. They have to withdraw them. Therefore, once the police are minimal here, we used to see the very situation where crime becomes high. For the past 2 weeks, people are being killed left and right. People are being injured in our community, and the community are getting angry. During the course of from Wednesday and Thursday, there is a group of 9 men that are armed, heavily armed with guns. They are going door to door, breaking, taking everything, valuable items, and also shooting people, injuring people. There are lots of people that have been injured throughout the whole week.
All right, you have access to someone out there in power. Residents want the president to come to Diepsloot. What message will you be giving to those who you have access to?
You see, if you are voted by the people and the people decided to call you to come so that you listen to them, you better come. It's for the second time the residents of Diepsloot calling upon the office of the president, not office per se, the president himself, to come and listen to the people. They're still saying so, and myself as a councillor of this area, I really do support the calling of the president to come to Diepsloot so that he listen. Maybe the president will come up with a better solution than what the minister have done.
All right, thank you so much. Abraham Mambuke, who's one of the ward councillors here in Diepsloot, one of three in this area, saying he supports the community in their call for the office of the president to come down to Diepsloot and listen to what the people here have to say with regards to how crime is affecting their daily livelihoods. Now, the residents have also vowed to not end their protest here today. They will continue to engage in the coming weeks because they're saying they simply cannot allow a situation where they are at the hands of criminals daily and they are suffering. They're saying they simply cannot allow that, but they will meet in the coming days. Even today, actually, they will continue to meet to decide on how they will continue to take this protest or this curbing of crime in this area forward.
Zikhona, Tshona, appreciate your time coming to us from what is reported to be a tense Diepsloot as residents are taking matters into their hands following that spate of crime.